Hi, hello students. Welcome to my class Easy Maths Jyoti IAS Davangere. It's a class for 9th standard students, CBSE, NCERT and also for Karnataka state students. In that the chapter is triangles. In that the subtopic is congruency of triangles. Then let us know about what do you mean by congruency. Congruency means the things which are having the same size and same shape. The things which should have the same size and same shape. Those are called congruent. Okay, let us consider some examples. Two triangles are congruent if they are having the same size and same shape. Same shape means, let us consider two triangles. Here is one triangle and here is another triangle. Here we are having two triangles. These two triangles are said to be congruent if both are having the same size and same shape. Even these are triangle, they can have the different shape, isn't it? They should have the same shape and same size. How can we identify they are having the same size and same shape? Let us think. Here this is a triangle, isn't it? I am keeping this triangle on this triangle. Okay. If we keep this like this, okay. Here I am keeping one triangle on the other. Can you see the other triangle from this side? No. This one triangle is superimposed on the other triangle. Therefore, we will see only one triangle. You can't see any other triangle. Okay. Therefore, if we keep one triangle on the other triangle, both the triangles should get superimposed, and this is called congruency of the triangle. Okay. Congruency means they should get superimposed on the points, corresponding points. For example, here these two are triangles. I showed that these two are congruent. If we keep like this, or if we keep like this, or these are understanding, or these are congruency? No. If we keep the corresponding sides and corresponding angles like this, then only they will get superimposed. Okay. We should keep the triangles like that, which of the corresponding sides are equal. Here these two sides are equal. That means these two sides are corresponding angles. And these two are equal, therefore these two are corresponding angles, and this is base. Both base are having the same length. Okay, if we keep one thing on the other, if they get superimposed, then those are called congruency triangles. Like that, this is a triangle, this is a rectangle, and here this is a rectangle. I am going to keep these rectangles on one on the other. Okay. Both of them get superimposed. This is called, these are called what? Congruency of the rectangles. Even though if the position of this rectangle is like this. Okay. Position only changing. Here we are, this is a rectangle, and here I am just changing the position of the rectangle. Then these are congruent? Yes, those are congruent because the corresponding sides are equal. Here length and breadth are considered, both are equal, isn't it? Therefore, if we consider the corresponding sides, then those are equal. Okay, therefore these are congruent rectangles. Here some objects like CDs. CDs, you know that all are having the same size. Here one CD is there. I am going to keep another CD on this. Okay students. Okay. Here we are having, can you see the two CDs? No. Both the CDs are superimposed on one another according the particular position. This is called superimpose or congruency of circles or CDs. Okay. Even if we have changed the position like this, or this CDs congruent? Yes. Obviously both are congruent. If we keep on one another exactly in the corresponding position, then only they will get superimposed. But even though if we change the position, they are also congruent. Now let us, this is about the congruency. That means when we, you know definitely that when we keep one thing on the other side, other thing, if they get superimposed, then those are called congruency. Let us to discuss some congruency of triangles. Here some examples are given, different triangles are given. Let us check these triangles are congruent or not. Let us take one, first one, second one. I am taking the first triangle and the second triangle. Let us check all these are congruent or not. Here triangle ABC is there. Here ABC. Isn't it? 4.5 centimeter and then 4 centimeter and then 5 centimeter. Okay. I am taking the second triangle, but I am taking this RQ as base. Okay students, here I am taking RQ as base, that is RQ. Okay, RQ. That is what is given there, 5 centimeter. And RP as one side and PQ as another side. PQ is PQ as here, RQ as one side and PQ. Here this is the point P. Okay, PQ is equals to PQ. PQ is equals to 4.5 centimeter and PR is equals to, what is that? 4 centimeter. Okay, here PR is equals to 4 centimeter and PQ is equals to 4.5 centimeter. Otherwise, RQ is nothing but, if you take QR, it's better if you take QR, PQ or P. Here this will become, now this will become 4.5 centimeter and this is 4 centimeter. Now comparing the corresponding sides and corresponding this. Here AB is equals to PQ and then BC is equals to QR and AC is equals to PR. AC is equals to PR and that is equals to AB is equals to PQ means 4.5 centimeter and BC is equals to QR means 5 centimeter and AC is equals to 4 centimeter. AC is equals to PR is 4 centimeter. Here the corresponding sides are equal and the same way corresponding angles, angle A is equals to angle P. Okay. And angle B, here now it is not mentioned, isn't it? Here the corresponding sides are congruent and corresponding sides are equal and angle A is corresponds to angle A corresponds to angle P and angle B corresponds to angle Q and angle C corresponds to angle R. Okay. Here the sides are corresponds to this the same and angles also corresponds to angle angle P. Then we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Okay students, what you got? The corresponding sides equal and then corresponding angles are equal. Therefore, these two are congruent triangles. Now let us know another. Let us take another. This 1 and 3. The same ABC is I am taking here. ABC 4.5 centimeter, 4 centimeter, and 5 centimeter. Let us take the third problem. Third one is here. In this, the base 4.5, 3 centimeter and 4 centimeter. What it is given? Here 4.5 centimeter, 5 centimeter. This is 5 centimeter. Take the DF as base. DF or FD as base. That is, FD is 5 centimeter. Okay. And in this, FD is 5 centimeter or DF is 5 centimeter. And then DE. DE is equals to 4.5 centimeter. And here also 5 centimeter. This is 4 centimeter. This is DEF. Okay. And here DF. D and F. EF is 4 centimeter. And then DE is equals to 4.5 centimeter. Here what we got? Here the corresponding sides are equal. AB is equals to AB corresponds to ED, isn't it? AD corresponds to ED, that is 4.5 centimeter, and AC corresponds to EF, that is equals to 4 centimeter, and BC corresponds to DF, that is equals to 5 centimeter. And here angle A corresponds to angle E, angle B corresponds to angle D, angle C corresponds to angle F. Angle A corresponds to angle E, and angle B corresponds to angle D, and angle C corresponds to angle F. Okay. Therefore, we can say that these two triangles are congruent. Therefore, we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Like this, we can come here. We came to know that what is congruency by doing this example. Like that, you can compare 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 4, and 1 and 5. 1 and 5. Like this you can compare. You will get the corresponding sides. If you get the corresponding sides equal and also the corresponding angles, it is not mentioned in your textbook. Only corresponding sides are given. And if like this, one more last one is 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 4. If you check for 1 and 4. Here ABC is there. Isn't it? The ABC is 4.5 centimeter. It is 4 centimeter and 5 centimeter. Here this one is fourth one is basis RN. Basis RN. And MR is 4.5 centimeter and MN is 4 centimeter. Here you came to know that AB corresponds to MR and AC corresponds to MN and BC corresponds to RN and angle A corresponds to angle M and angle B corresponds to angle R and angle C corresponds to angle N. Therefore, these two are congruent. How can we say that even the position of the triangles are changed? We can say that those are congruent. Even if they are having the corresponding sides and corresponding angles, then we can say that are equal. Then we say that those are congruent. But in case of fifth, what you are observed? Here one of the measure is different. And here this is 5 centimeter, 5 centimeter and 5 centimeter. Even the size of the triangle is directly we can identify that it is not congruent to ABC because the measure is everything is changed or different. Therefore, the triangle ABC is not congruent to for fifth one and for 1 and fifth. What we got? The triangle ABC is not congruent to triangle STU. Okay. But in all these cases, all are, we came to know that congruent. Triangle ABC congruent to triangle MRN. The order is very important while writing the congruency because the corresponding angles and corresponding sides should be important. Okay, I hope you understand the congruency of the triangles, how we can compare and also how we can identify these are corresponding or not. Even the positions of the triangles are changed, then also we can get those are congruence. Okay, understood? Let us come to the end of my class. Keep watching my videos. Do subscribe, do share and do like. Okay, bye bye students.